Hey there guys, it's Bladeofire here, bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and I'm continuing with my series of commentaries from the Shinhan Bank Pro League 2008-2009. Unfortunately, due to school and other stuff, I am not able to have enough free time so as to commentate on a complete set right now, on a complete matchup between two teams. However, I will be trying in the following days to pick out a couple of interesting one-on-one games from these matchups and commentate on these ones. And right now I have picked game from the matchup between CJ Entus and OGN Sparkeyz, played 2 days ago in the Pro League, and this is the third set between these two teams. This is much facing off with Tazza on Neo Requiem in a hopefully to be nice PvP. Not sure if it's going to turn out nice, but if the Vampire Toss is playing, I'm hoping for something interesting. And here he is right there, the Vampire Toss at the 3 o'clock position as the yellow Protoss, and as blue Protoss at 12 o'clock his opponent, the young Tazza. And as I was saying, I hope this to be a good matchup. Of course, these players are very, very different. This is the typical matchup between the upcoming new good player and the already established, not necessarily legend, but definitely good player, much in this case. So Tazza is a rising player. He only has 2 games in pro games up until now, according to the Team Liquid Pro database, and he actually won his only PvP up until now against Bisu, by the way, on this map, which already credits him as a good opponent to Much. Definitely, Much is a strong PvPer, 54.55%, and he has had some good recent wins in PvPs, some losses though as well, so he's not necessarily in the shape he was in back when he won the OSL in 2007, but we'll have to see how this turns out. By the way, guys, an announcement right now, real quick, while these guys are still setting up their builds. Go to se2gg.com, register to the site, and again, if you haven't heard this in one of my previous commentaries, se2gg is definitely looking for new rising commentaries, people who are willing to be dedicated to the site, to this is of course the maybe not so nice part, investing quite a lot of time in these commentaries. You probably hear it from every other commentator. If you take the length of a video and multiply it by 3 or 4, depending on how willing Windows Movie Maker or Audacity are to comply with our requirements, if you multiply the time with 3 or maybe even 4, you get the time that we put in one of these single commentaries. So it really takes a long time to do these. That's the downside, but if you're a rising commentator, if you're interested in doing this, and if you're passionate about commentating StarCraft, this is the time to become a commentator with the Commentator Idol contest, with a lot of new opportunities of getting front page coverage of your commentaries, of a front page link to your YouTube account on se2gg. And actually, if you just saw that, great job from behind getting the gas steal here from Tazza's base. I didn't comment because there's not a big difference. Tazza went double gate and wanted to take his gas. Much instead went for gate and gas first, and will be putting up his cybernetics for right there, as you saw it. And Tazza, of course, is not delighted with not having the gas for now. This will definitely put him a little bit behind, and he has to take care, because you see Much is microing this probe, and he is bringing it in position so as to try a double gas steal, and that would hurt plenty. And oh, I actually think that just in the nick of time, if you saw how close that was, I believe that Tazza got his gas. In the meantime, Much getting his own second gateway. So Much with a good start right now in the game, managing to harass his opponent, and he will have an advantage right now simply because he was able to mine gas for a little longer here. Neo Requiem, by the way, is a map that I don't necessarily fancy that much, but I guess it's an okay map. Spawning points, of course, at 12, 3, 6, and 9, and the best way to expand is probably so you don't necessarily have a natural that is really close to you. The best way is to ferry, so to speak, a unit over a divide of lava or whatever this is, ash, thing, lava sea, and if you ferried it over, you are able to set up an expansion, which is of course also isolated and easy to keep if you already have a lead in the game. So it's a fairly secure expansion that you're getting with that. And also the ramps in the game are very narrow, so it's easy to pin back your opponent if you already have an advantage in the game. And you see these ramps are not very big, so if one of the guys gets a lead, he can easily pin back his opponent down the ramp and just station his units up there. I've seen this been done a lot of time in on Requiem. And in the meantime, you see much harassing here Tazza with his Dragoon. He got his a little bit earlier, of course, since he was mining gas sooner with his gas deal. And he is forced to retreat now, though. I think Tazza should be careful because Mind will be getting 2 Dragoons fairly soon right now. You see 2 new goons, and I think he should have an advantage right now. And coming to a very important battle here, and Tazza should be careful. Tazza is in a weak position right here, and Much will be winning this battle. Much will win this battle, and this is not good for Tazza. 1 extra Dragoon there, chilling, now finally joining in the battle, and and 5 Dragoons in the meantime for Much. This was a big loss for Tazza, and what Much will probably do now is send his Dragoons all the way up to the ramp and try to block in his opponent now that he has this advantage. In the meantime, Tazza going with the robotics facility. It should come for Much fairly soon right now. There you have it. And Much also has, I believe, what I saw, he has already researched goon range. On the other side, Tazza has no goon range as of yet. She maybe should be researching it as of now. I'm not entirely sure if the core is spinning. You just saw that there, that Tazza does not have the range. And Much now with a comfortable position here up the ramp. What I'm expecting him to do is to wait for the Reaver support to come in and then try to harass his opponent from here, because if he gets the Reavers and the shuttles up to there, it's a very short way to just get in the main, drop the Reaver, get some probe kills, and then retreat very quickly. And if he does this successfully enough and manages to not lose the Reaver and the shuttle, he could deal very big economic damage to his opponent, and that could seal Tazza's fate in this game. So Tazza has to be very careful when he's defending. He is now researching goon range, as you're seeing with the with his core spinning. And in the meantime, the observatory. So not going for a robotic support bay, but rather for an observatory first. Not entirely sure why he's doing that. Maybe he wants to make sure he knows everything about what Tazza's doing. I probably would have gone for the support bay though, but whatever. Much is the pro, so I'm not going to really question that. So of course Tazza is going, by the way, for the robotic support bay first, meaning he will get his Reavers sooner, and this could be potentially a little bit problematic for Much, though he does have the height advantage. He has to take care now, and Tazza will actually go for a